The new Selena Gomez album, especially Ojos Tristes. I'm not going to be saying that right. I took French, not Spanish, but I wish I took Spanish at some point in my life. This album is so freaking good. This song in particular, it's so dreamy and creepy and ghosty, and it's just everything I need to hear right now. I'm loving it. Hi, welcome back to another week with me. If you're new, hi, I'm Seanna, and I make vlogs about my life for no reason. People coming. We're going thrifting. I'm gonna pop in and see if there's anything I can find to wear to a metal show. It's in Seattle, and I just feel like wearing something new and wearing something that like makes me feel good, you know? I just want to feel good. So we're gonna try to find, I'm hoping, obviously I'm gonna want a dress or something like that. I just prefer dresses. I need to also go to Home Goods and get like a cover for the end of the bed. It's my 4-year sober anniversary, so I woke up celebrating that, and I made a post on Instagram, so if you don't follow me there, go follow. 4 years of sobriety. Yay. Ooh, I found some goodies. There's a sneak peek. Don't even judge me, okay? Don't judge me. My Avon encyclopedia has arrived, and I spent the better part of yesterday evening going through it and matching all the stuff that I have to anything that I could find in the book. The book is really incredible. The guy who put it together has passed away. He passed away back in early 2000, I think. I really wish somebody would take over from where he left off, because I would love not the compact, spoiler, but like the eyeshadow compact isn't in there. And when you look in the eyeshadow section, it's really vague, because I guess that wasn't something that collectors were really interested in at the time. So it has most of the Avon stuff that like it's a collector thing. So it's like mostly stuff that Avon collectors would want to see. So like the steins that they do, the figurines, a lot of the Avon early on stuff was really interesting to look at. So I'm going to show that to you guys, because I think that's like really interesting. Like, God, it was like back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And I found a lot of the other stuff that I do have in there. So anyway, it's just going to be interesting to go through it with you guys. I don't know if that's going to be boring for you, but for me, I find it fascinating to locate what I have. And then also, if any of my friends have Avon and need me to track down the Avon bottle that you have or the Avon product that you have and see if I can find it in the book, let me know. I will try to find it. It does have a glossary in the back, so you can search, but it's not really that helpful because the things aren't under the name that is on the bottle, if that makes sense. Like the Zebra Compact is in there, but it's not under there under that name. So I was like, well, I can't find it in the glossary that way. Welcome to my riveting content. You guys remember the vlog where I did a hair hat, and it didn't really come out the best way that I would have liked it to have come out, but I still think it came out good, and it was still an interesting video to make. And God, I threw that thing away. I kind of wish I didn't, but I tried taking all the hair off of it so I can wear the hat. I ruined it. I wouldn't mind making another one, and hair hats are now making their round on the seasonal runways right now. So I'm seeing ads for it, not ads, but like pushes for these articles about the hair hats, and I'm like, oh, they're doing hair hats, like it's back. Because as you know, with Jean-Paul Gaultier from like, gosh, what year was it that I did that hair hat? Retro recreation of a Gaultier hair hat look that they did for the runway. So yeah, come on, people drive in Washington like absolute idiot assholes. It's so bad here. It's so bad here. It's so bad. But yeah, I thought that was interesting to see that hair hats are making their way around the runways again. but they did like a baseball cap. Oh my God, it was so cool. Theirs are way different. Like it's a different take on hair hats. And you know, some people can organically still be coming up with these ideas, not realizing that it's been done. And that's another reason why I love doing these retro recreations of runways past, designers past, magazines past, because a lot of these ideas that we feel like are new are not. They've been done many times before in the past, just in a different way. And whether they knew that or not, I don't know, but it's still cool. Like, I still think it's very cool. End up getting something for the bed. So right now what we've got going on, so we just got the new, you guys know we just got this bed recently, and the headboard I love so much. It's rattan and has a black frame around it. Then we have a new mattress, and then the new, this like really cool, it's like 100%, hear me click my knees, 100% cotton, really nice crate and barrel duvet. But then we had this already before. How off color that is. Oh, I can't with it. I can't. So I've been wanting to get something that will look nicer, and you're gonna think I'm crazy because what I got doesn't look that much different. But this is more of a, like a grayish brown, and I think this at the foot of the bed. Okay, it really does look kind of the same. My husband's gonna be like, that's what you got? Looks exactly the same. But then this pillow will pull it all together. Let me get the lights on in here. Yeah, so the pumpkin linen, kind of really great stitching. It's white and this like tan gray color. I mean, I'm trying to really stay away from like everything being gray, you know. I don't want a gray home anymore, but when it comes to like pops of patterns and like your room, like your bedroom, I just can't do a lot of color. I can't. It's just too much. If we have, so we have these two giant pillows that are like king size. So I'm gonna put the gray sheet, this guy. I think I'm gonna put, because these are actually king, so we have to like tuck them. I don't know if you guys do that too, but we have like, you want the king, but you want a standard queen pillow. So I think I'll put this, which is that same gray. See that? See that? That's the same color. So if we have that, and then we have our white satin pillowcases, and these are Kate Spade. They're like really nice Kate Spade pillow inserts. And then we have satin on top for like, it's supposed to be a non snagging hair. And then if I pull this back to reveal the sheet on either side, you know what I mean? Hear me out. So you've got the gray on both, the kind of gray tan with the white. This, that in the front. This is for you to cuddle on. Actually, I really don't want them getting this dirty either, but it's better than the white bed. So this will be laying across it. I went for this really beautiful mom. Isn't that so pretty? And it smells so good, and these last forever. I like buying moms just for the sake of they last forever. And then a little eucalyptus to go with for the table. Couldn't resist. I had to give Marvin. Tina doesn't play with anything. The other thing I got is for her, or for both of them, but she doesn't really care about stuff like this. But Marvin freaking loves a squeaky. He has so many, but I can't help myself. Like, I cannot help myself. Some pumpkin treats with like jack-o'-lantern shapes. I got some brookies, but these are for our pumpkin ice cream. We have this amazing pumpkin spice. Oh my god, this tastes like pumpkin pie, straight up. We put some coconut whipped cream in with it and it tasted like pumpkin pie. And I was thinking it needed either like graham crackers to taste like the crust or something, and then I saw the brookies. So I think if I did like a brookie crumbled on top of the oh my god, it's gonna be delicious. But then I also, just for coffees in the morning, got some pumpkin bread. And then for celebrating tonight, I just got a cake. Like it looks like a cake. I could put candles in it and kind of celebrate with my husband. Like, what an amazing accomplishment of 4 years of sobriety. So that is for that celebration. I also got this to celebrate. And I didn't realize until I Googled it that Trader Joe's has non-alcoholic rosés, red wines, regular wines. They have tons of non-alcoholic wine beverage and champagne beverage options. So we've got this non-alcoholic rosé. I've never tried this one. I also got these. I wanted to try them. I'm a freaking popcorn fanatic. I don't know if you know that about me, but like, I eat so much popcorn. Another one where I just had to know. Ghost bats, and they're gluten-free, a crispy potato snack. I just had to know. So maybe I can make like a yogurt ranch whip and then have like a dip to put with it. Just to have it, I wanted also to try their gluten-free pumpkin pancakes, so I grabbed those. I'm not gluten-free, but my husband and I have been talking about trying to limit the gluten in our diet. So if I see a gluten-free option, I'll usually opt for it. And then I got garlic. And then for tonight's dinner, I got some Caesar salad. We're doing lasagna. It's already pre-made lasagna with some salad. So that's everything. What's that? What'd you get? What'd you get? Lick-o-lanterns. What's that? Here you go. Good boy. Oh, good girl. All right. There's the, what are they? Bats or ghosts? Ghosts and bats. Ghosty bats. Now I need to make a dip. Oh, so cute. So pretty. Sometimes simplicity is the way to go. That is so pretty. We got this poof shipped from India. It's amazing. And we've already got one, so we ordered another one, but this one didn't come with the filling. And so we're now we're on the task of filling it. He's pulled every blanket out of the cupboard.
No, it's great because we actually have a, this will actually keep in
blanket storage.
Blanket storage, but it's actually putting them in use,
Yeah.
And it kind of frees up that closet.
Yeah, we had so many dog blankets. Here's the other one. This one's actually not really that full either. So this is the other one. This is the exact match, but this one came with the stuffing and it was more expensive, right?
Yeah.
This one cost more. But we, because Tina is so little, we have to have a poof in front of like even this furniture because she can't get up on that. And then in the bedroom as well. We have a stand and then she has to jump from the poof to that to that. So it's like a little step. They're testing out the new stair poof and the new bedding. And so far, so good. I wish it was just a little bit longer, but that's like the biggest size I can find for the end of the bed. So this will just have to do. But it's so cozy looking. Makes me want to get in it. You guys like your new soft furry blankie, don't you? You like your new soft furry blankie? She said, I'm gonna rub my face all over it. I gotta get that Tina stink on it. And that Beana stink on it. I gotta get it stinky. We love stinking stuff up, don't we? Yes, we do. We love to stink something up. It's that Shih Tzu stink. They need a groom. Oh no, their groomer is on maternity leave. So hopefully she can get back and get these puppies cleaned. Okay, let's go through everything that I thrifted. I just tried it all on. I also styled it with something, so let's dive in. The very first thing is actually what I think I'm going to wear, and I didn't do that on purpose. I actually thought I just wanted to try it on to see if it fit me right, and then I thought maybe one of the other dresses was going to be it, but I ended up loving it, and that is this plaid shirt. So this shirt is actually, like, it's a dress, but it looks like a shirt dress, and you guys know I love that, and I'm what is it with me in plaid right now? I'm really having a moment. I'm very much becoming the Pacific Northwest. Eventually you guys are just gonna turn on one of my videos and it's just gonna be a fern sitting here talking, because I'm literally just becoming my surroundings. So it's really lightweight. Like, this is nothing like what I have on right now. This is like denim almost, and this is like soft t-shirt material almost. So baby doll style, which is one of my favorite shapes on me. It has a little bit of pleating in the back, so it makes it look more like a dress than a shirt. So people are going to be like, where are your pants? And then I am actually thinking, I can't tell if I want to harness it. So I think after seeing the cutaways, I'm going to be able to compare. The harness makes it a little bit sexier, pulls in the waist a little bit, but without the harness, I'm more comfortable and more like relaxed. So I guess it just depends on how I feel when we go to the show, if I feel like wearing the harness or not. But I do think it ties it together, it styles it up a little bit. I can also wear a hat with it, but that's the plan. This dress surprised me. I actually almost didn't get it, and now I'm so glad I did. And it's a jersey knit type dress. It's black jersey. It's ribbed. It's super long, and it has that V shape underneath, like right where the hip meets, and that to me is a very like 80s, 90s shape. It reminds me of dresses from when I was a kid, and I love this dress. It makes my boobs look so good. It's that like perfect, just, it wraps around your body and hugs it in just the right places. I swear, I looked at this and I was like, this is gonna make me look like a potato. I saw it on the rack, and then I went, you know what? I can put stuff over it and play with it, and something about it just called to me. So I put this with just over top I skirt hiked it to give it a little shape just for fun, and then I threw a jean open front button up over top of that, and I think that looks really casual. It makes it look like something you can wear to a movie or out and about. So it kind of makes this dress less dressy. This is so long. I'm actually tripping over it. I think when I show the video, I trip because it's that long. It's a dress I think is going to be a fun Halloween project dress, and that's why I got it. And it was $6.99, so it was $1 less, but then with my discounts and stuff, it was like around like $5. And I love this design on the top. It's jet black, and then it has these really cool bell sleeves with these little pom-poms on it. I love that detail. It has one pocket. One. And it's like a linen fabric. Or a cotton, you know, it's really nice fabric material. And then the final thing, this really pretty floral pattern all over it. It's got that like ruffling down the front of it, which I really love that look. It's that very prairie girl look. But it's black, you know, so it's like prairie girl, but like with a gothic twist, and that is my preferred style. Dark cottagecore. We're still there. We're still very much in the dark cottagecore world. So what I style it with is just a lacy like duster vest, and I put that over top to give it a little bit of like layering, just to play around. And then I have these giant safety pins, and so I use them for a lot of things, for sweaters, keeping sweaters closed, doing this with this vest. I can put it on a purse as like a decoration, you know, use it for my keys. There's so many uses. It came in a big old pack of a bunch, so I have them in brass, gold, and like a pewter color, like a silver color, and they're so handy. If I can find the link for them, I'll put them in this week's LTK, which is how you guys can find all the things I talk about. Even the books that I mention will be in that week's LTK. If you're like, what book was she talking about that one week? You can go back, click, and it'll show everything I've talked about. It's so much easier for me. It remains there, so I don't have to worry about it. It's just so handy. And then also just a little extra add-on is these two Christmas socks. Shh, shh, shh. People get very upset when you talk about the holidays too early, but screw it. I did get a couple of pair of Christmas. They had a bunch of these, so these are obviously like unworn in bulk. And so I got these really fun peachy nude ones, and then a classic pair of Christmas socks. We already have some plans for the holidays this year. I am so excited. A couple of little trips planned, just some fun things happening. So stay tuned for the fun holiday season. I don't do Vlogmas in the way of like, I film every day. I do Vlogmas in the way of like, I just try to pick up my camera a couple more days than usual, and I do focus it around like Christmas stuff. But I can't. I have jobs and things that I have to do, so I cannot do Vlogmas every day. I'm not a full-time content creator. But if I ever was, I would do a Vlogmas probably still the same exact way, because every day is ludicrous. People are out of their minds. Who in the right mind can film every day? I mentioned that once on a fellow YouTuber's video. She seemed really stressed out, and she was like, I feel like Vlogmas is really wearing me out. And I said, oh, well, I just think it's overrated anyway. Just, you know, film when you can. All these people like filming every single day is like bogging up my feed. I have like so many people I follow that are doing Vlogmas one year that it was like too many videos for me to ever catch up. So I've had like guilt that I wasn't able to watch these videos of my favorite YouTubers. She took it as like I was telling her to stop doing it, and I think it's stupid, and she got really upset. I did like a video about it, and I was like, oh shit, like I did not mean it like that. I think maybe when you get a lot of negativity that you just start to assume that everyone's being negative, or that like the majority of people are being snarky and negative, unless they're being overly sweet. Like you have to be like so sweet that it's like obvious. You have to follow up any comment with a, you're great. Like you have to just butter everybody up all the time. And I just don't ever want people to feel that they have to do that. You know, like I appreciate it and I love it. If anybody like wants to be super kind and loving, and everybody here is always very lovely for the most part, you know. Sometimes we'll get some comments. Usually it's too many tattoos. Usually it's, no one has talked about my weight, like my double chin, which I'm like, come for me. I'm aware. My teeth, you know, my belly, which I usually try to take that out because I don't like looking at it, but I have a belly, you know, sometimes you'll see it. And so far, no one's come for me about that, but I don't care is the thing. Like I might have a day where I get annoyed. When I get annoyed, it's more when people see, when has anybody ever pissed me off in a comment? I think when they seem like they're like making fun, like, oh, you're not even, you know, stuff like that. Like, you're not even doing it right, or you didn't even do it. Like, that's not even how it should, that's not right. That's ugly. You know, one lady was like, that's ugly. One of the things that I showed that I thrifted. I'm just like, okay, Barb, whatever. You're welcome to your opinion. Have fun. Keep sipping that red wine. Leaving those hateful comments. I just don't care. I do not care. Oh my God, I've been going on for 20 minutes. I need to go get some pumpkin bread and refill my coffee. And then I need to grab my Avon book, and I wanted to go through it. I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff in the Avon book that I have. And I don't think that this week I'm going to do a makeup look that's like a retro look. I don't have it in me. I've got a mild migraine that's been threatening me all week long. And I just don't have it in me to do one. I'm going to focus on the Avon book as the theme of the week for my makeup stuff. Okay, well, I actually just went through all of my Avon and I realized that this needs to be a vlog, so I'm actually going to put it over there, and I'll have that linked above because that likely already has been edited and shared. So yeah, you can go check it out over there. It got so long-winded and I was like, dude, this needs to be its own video. And now I got to figure out how to make this into a reel without oversharing like 1,000 things and fitting it into that time frame. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna think it through and maybe shoot that really quick, and then I will be pretty much sitting down and editing for the next foreseeable future.
Scrolling on my phone, mind gets caught, lying to myself. I'm greener grass, dream another life, one that's not so hard. I can get lost down that dangerous road. I am not dead.
As I'm cooking, I'm currently bidding. I'm bidding on this. It's 3 compacts. Oh no, did somebody already outbid me? Oh no. 3 compacts. Wonder how the other ones are doing. There's more compacts in this, beautiful palettes and stuff, but that keeps going up like really quickly, so I can tell they're fighting for it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm willing to fight. I think I just got outbid already. Okay, I usually don't vlog in the evenings, and I am editing the Avon video right now, and I also have Love is Blind France on right now. I need to pause it though. And we're 1 minute and 34 seconds away. And I'm wondering if this person who keeps winning the bid, the type to go in and last minute hit the bid up $1. I've never done like bidding wars or like auctions, live auctions before. I've never done it. Less than 1 minute to bid, less than 1 minute to bid. Ah, what is gonna happen? I won! I'm a winner! I've never won anything like this before. I've 20 people bid on that, and it was a lot of back and forth between me and one other person. I won the bid, yay. Now what? I think I have to go get it, and it is very far away. Good morning. I am still wearing the same thing as yesterday. It's because I plan on showering here in a second, and actually, you know what I need to do is put on some self-tan first, process, and then shower in the afternoon. Yeah, because I'm going to a show tonight. We're heading into Seattle. Should be fun. But I'm about to start our dinner. It's 9 o'clock in the morning because I'm gonna do a pork shoulder in the slow cooker, and it says it takes 7 hours. And since we're going to the show, I want it to be done by the time we leave. So that's why I'm making dinner so early. I just had my pumpkin loaf and took another class with LTK. I've been in their accelerator program, which is a 6-week course. Well, I'm getting ready. I have my makeup done. I used the Murky Meadows palette by Unearthly Cosmetics, one of my actual favorites. Yeah, I just did upper and lower lashes for fun, because why not? And then my hair is still in the curler. Oh my god. Jeez. don't know what this, it's because I was upstairs and I came down and now they're all excited. I just lifted meat out of the crock pot and it fell off the fork and slammed back into the crock pot and sent all of the meat juice flying all over my face and all over my dress that I just washed. I just tapped it off my face. I think I've got like 3rd, 2nd degree burns. It feels like it. I feel I have this burning sensation right here. You can see the spot, like there's like a red hot spot here. It also landed like right here. And then a big splash right here. But I already got, I mean, I wiped it off immediately. Just really grateful that whatever got on the shirt was mostly up here and it wiped off right away. So now I need to go put on an apron because I don't want to get anything on this. It's getting dark out. This is our living room in the evenings. Very dark, and I closed all the blinds because we're about to leave. I haven't been to a show this late in a really long time. I'm gonna show you my outfit in the kitchen. So you've already seen the outfit, wearing glasses and a fanny pack, and then my makeup. I don't even know why I bother with my makeup because I'm just gonna wear glasses the entire time. What are you doing? Already, we still have time before we need to go.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I'm gonna relax for a little bit longer. But yeah, we're just getting ready. Watching Love is Blind still. Trouble in Paradise. Like a little pottery plant place. So cute. On. I get the like double XL so that it fits like a PJ top, so I can be cozy in it, or I could wear it on dog walks with like yoga pants, but the sleeves come down like past my elbows. This is the band that we saw last night, Conan. I'm wearing it with my Free People little set. I don't have the tank top on with it, but these are so cozy and they're like bell bottomed. Anyway, I'm gonna do my makeup. I might head out to the store. We might go out to dinner later. I'm not really sure. So I'm just doing a little something for the day. And I wanted to just update you guys on last night because I feel like it wouldn't be fair to leave you hanging. And then we're gonna wrap this video up this week. So we were out pretty late last night, really late. I used to bartend, so my schedules used to start at like 9 p.m., which it's so funny because that's now when I go to bed. We saw the start time for the headlining band Conan and it was 10:30. I was like, dude, how are we gonna get through this? But we totally did. It was fine. It went so fast. Each band set I felt like went by really fast. But we got home at 1 in the morning. No, we got home at 12:30 and then we were like in bed at 1 by 1 o'clock. But yeah, it was a really good show. It was sold out, so it was completely packed. It was at this place in Seattle called the Clock Out Lounge. The second band, there was 3 bands, but I didn't catch the first one. I was like just still kind of situating and getting there, so I'm sorry I didn't get any of that. But the second band is like a Canadian doom metal band that has 2 members. It's a guy on the drums and this chick who plays guitar and does the singing and screaming, and it was incredible. Her like emotion and just her passion for what she was doing on stage and watching her facial expressions and just the way she was like, "Rah." I don't know, it was just really cool. I really, really enjoyed watching her like a creep from the side of the stage. We wallflowered it like right next to the stage because it was so packed, and I can't stand like in the middle of the crowd. I feel like I can't breathe. I start to panic. I get like lightheaded. So I always have to kind of wallflower when it comes to metal shows or just shows in general. I have to be on the kind of the outside of the crowd. I get overheated, and anyway, I also like being near like an exit or a bathroom. But anyway, yeah, it was really good. It was just really late, and got back, had a snack before we went to bed. The pulled pork tacos, oh my God, those were so good. I'm so glad I know how to do that now. Anytime you want to do pulled pork for not even just tacos, like anything really. I'm doing the sloppiest makeup, so please just ignore this. But this would be like my go-to, not really worrying about it too much makeup. Yeah, I just really like the doom and sludge metal and like old school, old metalhead crowd is really more laid back. It's not what you would think. Like, yeah, everybody looks pretty rugged. Everybody's like heavily tattooed and like big like Viking men walking around. The drummer for the Conan band, I was like, drool. Like, he reminded me of like the characters in my book. Like, I picture one of the characters in the book that I'm reading. I'm still on A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the 3rd book, and Akatar. I'm still reading that book. It's been a slow read this week because I've been falling asleep so much earlier, which is great because I've been getting up earlier, which I really would prefer. But the main character right now is like a dark-haired, like really muscular, like hot Viking style man-esque, and I picture him looking and like long hair. So I picture him looking exactly like that drummer last night. My husband would not care if he knew I was talking about. He doesn't get like weird about stuff like that. If anything, he'll be like, damn, that's a good looking man. We both can appreciate beauty in people, whether it's male or female. It doesn't matter to us. We just appreciate when someone has unique features, or, you know, is undeniably, we're not stupid. Like, we're not going to sit here and lie about it. It's pretty obvious. Anyway, but yeah, he was fun to watch. But the whole band was really good, like all of Conan, and they're from Liverpool. I did my makeup in the Avon video really lightly, and I wanted to show you guys how I did it. So that's why I really turned this on, so I could show you what I did, because I was watching it back and I was like, dude, I think that's like my favorite, most simple, quick makeup look I've ever done. It's just my base that I do every day, like a simple base, but then taking a pearl white eyeshadow of any kind. I'll find one that I really like if I can't find this one, and I'll put that on the LTK. So just know that it'll be in this week's video links. But a really beautiful pearl. You can even wet the brush if you really want it to pop. Neutralize your lid with like any sort of vanilla, or you can even use your face powder just to really get that smooth. I woke up congested. I was in a crowd of people. Happens every time. So I sound a little groggy, but I'm not hungover. That's always the beauty of being sober. Not trying to throw that in people's faces or make people feel guilty. I realized too, can I just sidebar real quick? I realized that me talking openly about my sobriety in response to that makes other people think I'm judging them, or that they are, you know, not doing it right, or that mainly that I'm judging them, that they drink, if they drink. And I've had friendships strained and separated in my years of sobriety, not just because of that, but that put a pressure on it, and it made it makes people, I think, feel like it's their own thing though. Like, I'm not judging anybody, but I know that that's how people feel. But I would, if anything, would like to just show people that, like, you don't have to drink to have a good time. And so you can totally go to a show and not drink, and it's fine. Any anxieties or things that you experience, and I've talked about this openly, the alcohol might help for that situation, but sobering up and then doing some therapy and doing some work on what that trigger is will help you more in the long run than continuing to drink throughout your life. If you're a casual drinker and you have a couple here and there, whatever. But I think anybody who drinks heavily knows that that's not a sustainable lifestyle, and it eventually has to stop if you want to be healthy. And so that's where I'm like, there's other ways to do it that are better for you. And I had no anxiety last night, but I took ashwagandha. I ate well before I went. I was very hydrated. I did some breathing work before I went, because I have anxiety about the drive up as well as the show, just the crowd. Had some kava tincture, actually is what I did, the tincture. And I just do like a vial of that to help myself stay calm. Okay, so anyway, the pearly bits, you just take this right down the center of the lid and just kind of lighten the pressure towards the top so it just fades. And do that, press it on the middle of your eye just a couple of times. I love something I can do quickly that is just not the same thing every day, but still a fun something to switch it up a little. And then you can do a little pop of it here too, to give that like inner corner starlight look. Oh, I won those things, and it's a 2-hour drive, and so I'm hoping that they'll ship it to me, but I think I'm not going to see those compacts for a really long time. And the people are kind of not rude, but they're not friendly about the shipping. They're like, it's really, really, really expensive, in like all caps. And I'm like, well, the bridge to get there is currently being worked on, and the traffic to get out there is like wild. It's backed up so far into the city, and I'm like, dude, that's gonna make a 2-hour drive a 3-hour drive. I don't feel like doing that today. I do not. So now I have to email them and figure out a way to go get it, or have them bring it here. But I'm not, while this bridge is getting repaired, I'm not driving across it. That is another thing. If you're an anxiety person that is coming off of like a previous agoraphobia, which agoraphobia, not I can't leave my house, agoraphobia, I can't go across bridges and tunnels, then it's different. I'm fine now and I can do all those things, but it's not something I enjoy doing when there's like construction being done on it. Then we're definitely not going. And how do you explain that to somebody at an auction house who's already not very friendly? You just can't. This is going to become very long, so let me just speed up here. I'm going to try to show you guys as quickly as I can how I'm doing my liner. I'm using the Vive liner, and this thing is incredible. My NYX Epic Ink, I do not care about that liner anymore. There is no other liner. This is the liner. This is the one for life. I'm going to marry it. I put a ring on it. It said yes. We're gonna live happily ever after. This is an amazing liner. Well done, Jamie Genevieve, the Power Ink Liner. It's incredible. You can really define your line. It glides beautifully. It gives you precision. It's long lasting. I don't know why it being stubby and small matters to me so much for blush application, but I have others like this. It's not the same. I have this, not the same. This little thing, you turn it and you just lightly, something about the pressure and how you can lightly tap this onto your face to add this really gentle hue. It's also how, like, whatever the formula is of this. This is the Polite Society blush stick. You can get that flushed look with it that looks genuine. I don't want any other blush. I haven't been wanting to apply any other blush because this makes it fun. It makes it feel fun. I don't think it's even just brand specific. I think other brands make this style of blush and now I want to try them all. It's just how you can brush this on in this tiny little thing. I've never experienced anything like it and I love it. This is Dervish by MAC, which is like so close to my natural lip color. It's like a shade off, really. Look at that, you can really see it show up. So you can almost overline because it just creates another illusion of a lip line. And we're just gonna take a Dior Balm. This is the Dior Addict Pink Callisto. I almost could have gone with like a little bit more brown than that. I do have a brown one too. And Rodeo. Let's see if we like that better. Sometimes I don't like too pink. There. When you breathe in, it has just this like really nice, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a really nice flavor. Maybe it's kind of floral. This is like my look of the week where it's just really subtle, bright, kind of ethereal, angelic. It's the best way I can describe it. I'm gonna be cozy for the rest of the day. I just did this in case I need to pop out to the store or if I need to quickly throw something on if we decide to go to dinner, and I'll be ready to go other than like obviously got to do something with my hair. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot going on next week. It's going to be super fun, so I hope you come back for that. Some things coming in the mail that are exciting, that are vintage. You know how I am. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and do give me a thumbs up if you did. Check out all those links below if you're interested in any of the products that I discuss in this video, including the bedding that I talked about in the beginning. I found the exact duvet, the exact pillows I mean, I'm trying my best here to have everything listed for you if you're like, oh, what is that? I love that. It just helps you out and helps me out because then it's all in one place. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you guys on next week's video. Bye.